Hi, I'm Vera. In a world full of bad news, I take great pleasure in sharing some good news. So, what do I have in store for you today? Well, the European Cycling Federation (ECF) just released its top 5 trends for cycling tourism in 2025. And if you love traveling by bike as much as I do, this is something worth paying attention to. The ECF is one of the most influential cycling advocacy groups internationally, shaping policies that impact cycling across Europe. Their insights give us a glimpse into the future of cycling tourism. So let's dive in. Cycling as a key player in sustainable tourism. It's no secret that cycling is one of the most sustainable modes of transport. Unlike cars or planes, bikes produce zero emissions and require far fewer resources to manufacture. But as tourism related emissions continue to rise, cycling tourism could be a major part of the solution if more people are encouraged to give it a try. That said, no one chooses to travel by bike just because it's good for the environment. I do it because it helps me connect with nature, explore new places at my own pace, and find peace in a busy world. It's an experience full of joy and freedom. But on top of that, investing in cycling benefits both local communities and tourism destinations, making them more attractive and improving the quality of life for residents. It's a win win for everyone. Personally, I'd love to see a more stable climate. Recently, unpredictable weather and extreme storms have made planning my bike trips more challenging. The ECF is taking action by advocating for cycling in climate transition plans, collaborating with the European Commission and partnering with UN Tourism to push for meaningful change. Multimodality, combining cycling with other sustainable transport. Another key trend is making it easier to combine cycling with trains, buses, and ferries. Because, let's be honest, transporting a bike on public transport can still be a nightmare. The ECF is updating its Cyclist Love Trains report, originally published in 2021, to track improvements in bike friendly train services across Europe. This is a huge deal for me, as my adventures often start with a train ride before I hop on my bike. But there's still a long way to go. Many regional rail connections, which often lead to the best cycling routes, are being neglected in favor of high speed city to city lines. Another challenge is the fragmented rail network across Europe, with different operators following different rules. That's why national and local advocacy groups also need to step up and push for better multimodal transport options. Trend number 3: making cycling tourism more inclusive. Now, this is a big one. For years, cycling advocates have talked about accessibility in terms of children, seniors, and safe infrastructure. But true inclusivity goes much further. A recent ADFC bicycle travel analysis from 2024 found 3 key barriers preventing people from taking cycling trips. Number 1: physical effort required. Number 2: lack of proper equipment. And number 3: difficulty finding travel companions. So, what does it really mean to make cycling tourism inclusive? We should be asking, how can we make cycling trips more accessible for low income travelers? Do solo female cyclists feel safe? What improvements are needed? What supports exist for people with disabilities or chronic conditions? And what about the neurodivergent community? What needs do they have? Could there be better ways to connect cyclists looking for travel buddies? Personally, I'm lucky to have Slow Eddie Spaghetti as my cycling companion. Without him, finding someone to ride with would be tough. There's so much to unpack here. Let me know in the comments if you'd like a dedicated video on this topic. Trend number 4: raising the bar, better cycling infrastructure and services. Cycling tourism is growing, and so are expectations. To ensure a top quality experience, cycling routes need to be safe, well maintained, and easy to navigate. The ECF's Eurovelo Development Guide and European Certification Standard help local stakeholders improve their cycling infrastructure. But here's the challenge: Europe's cycling standards vary widely from country to country. While cultural diversity makes bike travel exciting, inconsistent signage, road conditions, and services can be frustrating. Having more unified standards across Europe would make cycling trips more reliable and stress free. Hopefully, national and regional decision makers take note. Trend number 5: growing the cycle tourism community. ECF, I'm listening. This is exactly why I created this channel: to build a community of like minded cyclists, share experience, and encourage more people to discover the joy of bike travel. As more people embrace cycling tourism, our community is growing. And the more we connect, the more we can learn from each other, support each other, and inspire new riders. So, if you love cycling and want to help spread the word, hit that like button, subscribe for more good news. Thanks for watching, and I see you soon with more updates. Happy cycling!